Today is April 1st, day 7 of quarantine. Happy National Walking Day. I hope to see a picture of you walking. Hey, good afternoon, guys. I figured we'd change it up a little bit and be outside since it's such a beautiful day today. So we're going to continue reading in our Great Treehouse War. First, happy April Fool's Day. And another national holiday that I 100% want you to participate in is today is National Walking Day. So at some point today, get outside and start walking around somewhere. So we are in part 2, how it all happened. Alright, the name of our chapter is Talking Through the Window. The afternoon, what happened. Winnie figured it wouldn't take long for her parents to do something weird. And as it turned out, she was right. Just about 4 o'clock, Winnie heard out the south-facing window of her treehouse the back door of her father's house creak open. She saw her dad storming across his backyard toward the thick patch of dirt that circled the linden tree. Winnie's note was crumpled in his hand. Not 3 seconds later, through the north-facing window, Winnie heard her mom's back door creak open, and Winnie watched as her mom stormed toward the treehouse, clutching her own copy of Winnie's note. "Winifred!" her parents hollered at the exact same time. "You get down here this instant," her father shouted. "I need to talk." "Is that your father?" Winnie's mom exclaimed. "What's your mother doing here?" Winnie's dad bellowed, craning his neck to get a better look around the linden's trunk. "Winifred, please tell your mother to go home. I need to talk to you before she does." "No, Winifred, I need to talk to you first." Winnie sat perched on the edge of her daybed, staring at the cat door in the treehouse wall, willing Buttons to figure out where she was and to come find her. And because Buttons was the world's greatest cat, she sensed what she needed and popped inside the treehouse. Winnie had never been quite so happy to see him. Once Buttons was comfortably snuggled in her arms, Winnie stood up. "I'm not coming down," she told her parents out the open windows. "I have a local history report to work on, and also, I don't want to. You can both go home now." Buttons' purr let Winnie know she had some excellent points. "What do you mean you don't want to come down?" Winnie's mom called back from the northern side of the treehouse. "It's Dolphin Day. Do you realize how much preparation I put into our celebration? I transformed the entire den into an echolocation chamber just for you." From the southern side of the treehouse, Winnie's dad snorted. "Echolocation," he said. "Do you know what I've been planning for Rubber Eraser Day tomorrow? Let's just say I've ordered some truly massive rolls of butcher paper. There will be a lot of erasing." "I'd like to erase you," Winnie's mom muttered. "Mom!" Winnie shouted. "Dad! Jeez, will you just stop it? You're being ridiculous, both of you." I told Winnie she should have said idiots. Joey, that's not very nice. I'm glad she went the word ridiculous. "Meow," Button agreed. To Winnie's surprise, both of her parents were silent after that. For a moment, Winnie thought she might have hurt their feelings, calling them ridiculous and everything. She wasn't sure if she felt bad or not about it. "You really don't want to come down?" her dad said at last. "Not even for our day tomorrow?" "Nope," Winnie said. She made her voice steady, clear. Buttons pressed his wet nose into the crook of her elbow for support. "Well," her mom said slowly, "I guess that's okay." Winnie hadn't expected that. "It is?" she asked. "Sure," her mom replied. "I mean, I don't love the idea of you missing your day with me, especially after all the hard work I've put into making a special celebration for you. But I suppose it's fine, as long as you miss your Father's Day tomorrow, too. That way, everything's still even. That's what's important." "That seems reasonable," Winnie's father put in from his side of the trunk. And that made Winnie mad. I want you to think about why Winnie is mad at this point. I want you to write in our comments, why do you think Winnie is so upset in that moment? What made her so mad? "No," Winnie shouted. She squeezed Buttons tighter. She could tell he was mad too. "That's the problem." This mess had all started, Winnie realized, when her parents had begun insisting that everything be exactly even between them all the time. "I don't care about even." "Oh, now you're just being silly," Winnie's dad said. Oops, I used the wrong voice. "Oh, now you're just being silly," Winnie's dad said. Of course you care about evenness. Winifred, dear, her mom said. Her voice was extra calm, too, the way you try to reason with a fussy toddler who didn't want a bath. You just let us know when you come to your senses, all right, honey? Well, let me know first, obviously, since it's my day you're missing today. Wait, why should she talk to you first? Winnie's dad demanded. She should come to me first, since she clearly doesn't want to talk to you to begin. Dad, Winnie shouted again. Mom, I don't care who's first, and I'm not the one who needs to come to my senses. Meow, Buttons added. In fact, a thought popped into Winnie's head just that second, and she liked it at once. If you guys want me to come down, you have to come up here together. Both of you, at the same time, and talk to me. Together? Her mom snapped. With your father? Why, I've never heard such nonsense, her dad boomed. I think you ought to stay in that treehouse for a while and contemplate what you're saying. Sounds good to me, Winnie called back, because it did. It sounded good to Buttons, too. Winnie could tell by his satisfied snuggles. And you should both probably leave now, because you're not in America anymore, you know, and that's trespassing. Winnie wasn't exactly sure about that last part, but it sounded right. Very well then, young lady, her mom said. I'm leaving. Me too, her dad said. Fine, Winnie told them. Fine, they both called back. And with that, Winnie's parents stomped off the circular patch of dirt at the base of the linden tree and onto their own lawns. Winnie's mom opened the door to her den. Winnie's dad opened the door to his kitchen. Slam went both doors at once. Buttons gave Winnie a little purr of victory. She smiled at him. How about some Fruit Loops? She asked. Winnie ate 4 bowls of Fruit Loops for dinner that night and gave Buttons all the leftover milk. That is a lot of Fruit Loops. They worked on Winnie's local history report together and felt very happy with the progress they were making. Winnie even snuck in a little doodling time, occasionally turning her eyes east, watching the curtains of Uncle Huck's windows flutter in the breeze 1 block away. When the sky outside grew dark and the air grew still, Winnie and Buttons tucked themselves under the sofa, the soft, ratty quilt on top of the beanbag in the upstairs loft. And together they gazed into the skylight above them, watching the leaves and the stars and the world, keeping each other company and comfortable quiet. Maybe, Winnie thought as she drifted off to sleep, everything would work out perfectly after all. And we have an email. It is to Mr. B from their mom. Nope. From her dad. Sorry. This email is to inform you that my daughter Winifred is not likely to attend school on Monday. In fact, it is possible that she will be absent for several days or even weeks to come. Please be assured that she is the model of good health. However, Winifred has decided to live inside her treehouse. I'm attaching here a letter from one Mr. Maurizio Squizzato about the legality of the situation. P.S. I would like it noted that I sent you an email concerning this predicament before Winifred's mother did. We have an email. I'm emailing a teacher and they're still fighting. Alright, this is to, looks like, the police department from the teacher. Dear Chief Raimundo, thank you for just speaking with me on the phone earlier. As I discussed, I'm forwarding the email I received from Winifred Mahaldi Mahar's father this afternoon, including the attachment of the letter about the legal implication of Winnie's treehouse. As you and your team investigate further, please do keep Principal Brandon and myself informed about what, if anything, we can or should do to resolve the issue as soon as possible. I do hate the idea of that poor girl staying all by herself in that tree. Sincerely, Mr. B. P.S. I'll be sending you and your wife a separate email later in the week about Joey's missing homework assignments. Oh, so the chief is Joey's dad. And that's where we end our chapter. Tomorrow we'll be reading A Stupendous Slumber Party. Ooh. So, if we're looking at the cover, let's think about why do we think the next chapter, let's do some predicting. Why is it called A Stupendous Slumber Party? What do you predict is going to happen in the next chapter? But thanks so much for listening on this lovely, beautiful day outside. I hope day 2 of your distance learning is going really well. It was so good to see some of you yesterday and to be able to talk with you each one-on-one. If I haven't had your conference yet, believe me, I can't wait. Don't forget to go walking today somewhere. I'm going to take a picture of myself walking and I will post it on our Facebook, but I want to see you out there walking and getting some exercise and enjoying this beautiful day. But I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and just want to give a quick shout out to Chase. Happy birthday today.